Have you ever wondered what Bitcoin does to the environment? Since its inception, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies have been associated with a lot of things. But how much do we know about their environmental impact? Well, let's break it down. You see, Bitcoin is more than just numbers on a screen. Its mining and usage have real impacts on our planet. And these effects are more significant than you might think. So whether you're a crypto enthusiast or just someone who cares about the environment, stick around because today we're diving into the environmental health impacts associated with Bitcoin. First up is the energy impact. Bitcoin mining is like a digital gold rush, but instead of pickaxes and pans, it's all about powerful computers and complex algorithms. These algorithms, in a process called proof of work, make Bitcoin's network secure. But this security comes at a cost. Solving these math puzzles takes a ton of electricity. In fact, the Bitcoin network's energy use rivals that of whole countries. In some years, it's been compared to the annual energy consumption of Argentina or the Netherlands. And where does all this energy come from? Well, traditionally, a significant portion has come from burning fossil fuels, especially coal. This energy-intensive process raises the question: is Bitcoin's digital gold rush powered by a mountain of e-waste and carbon emissions? Let's take a closer look. Speaking of energy, did you know that your body is like a complex machine that converts food into energy to keep you going? Next, let's talk about carbon emissions. Bitcoin's carbon footprint is massive. When those computers run on fossil fuels, they pump out tons of carbon dioxide, a major greenhouse gas. In 2019, a study published in Nature Communications estimated that if Bitcoin were to be adopted globally at the pace of other technologies, it could push global warming above 2 degrees Celsius within decades. That's a big deal because even a small increase in average global temperatures can have serious consequences. Think extreme weather events, rising sea levels, and disruptions to plant and animal life. But the story doesn't end there. Bitcoin mining and usage also affect air quality. Here's how. When fossil fuels like coal are burned to power those energy-hungry computers, they release harmful pollutants into the air. These include particulate matter, nitrogen oxides, and sulfur dioxide. Exposure to this stuff, especially particulate matter, can lead to respiratory issues like asthma and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, or COPD. So the quest for digital gold could be coming at a cost to your heart health. And let's not forget about water pollution. While some mining centers use cooling water, others are located near coal-fired plants, which release pollutants that find their way into nearby water bodies. This can lead to water pollution, affecting aquatic life and potentially impacting the water we drink. Then there's the issue of e-waste. You see, Bitcoin mining involves using special electronic devices called ASICs, application-specific integrated circuits. These devices are designed to do only two things. They keep the Bitcoin network running and get you some Bitcoin. But here's the catch. As the difficulty level of mining increases, these devices become outdated very quickly, leading to mountains of e-waste. And if that's not enough, the production of these devices requires rare earth elements like gallium, germanium, and tantalum. The mining of these elements can have its own environmental and geopolitical costs. Now let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. When mining centers cluster in specific areas like some parts of the US or Central Asia, they can put a strain on local resources and infrastructure. This includes noise pollution from the worry of mining rigs, the heat they generate, and the strain on local energy grids. Water usage is another concern, especially when hydroelectric power is involved. However, there is a glimmer of hope. Some miners are turning to renewable energy sources like solar, wind, and hydropower to run their operations. And some blockchain initiatives are exploring carbon offsetting programs to compensate for their environmental impact. Additionally, newer blockchains are using a consensus mechanism called proof of stake, which consumes far less energy. Ethereum, the second largest blockchain by market capitalization, switched to proof of stake in 2022, marking a significant step towards sustainability in the crypto world. In summary, Bitcoin's environmental impact is a double-edged sword. While it offers a new financial frontier, its current practices are associated with high energy use, substantial carbon emissions, air and water pollution, e-waste, and local environmental degradation. It's a stark reminder that in the race to embrace new technologies, we must also prioritize environmental sustainability. As we navigate this digital gold rush, striking a balance between innovation and ecological responsibility is key. And who knows, maybe one day Bitcoin's mining won't leave a trail of environmental headaches in its wake. Do you think Bitcoin will change its ways? Let us know in the comments below.